Jack it up.
First half, it was a little bit slower than we would have liked. We weren't passing it and completing our passes as much, but by the end of the first half, I thought that we were getting more of our passes together and we were pressuring a lot better. It was honestly a great experience just to see new faces on the field, and at first it was a little bit harder because I'm not used to playing with them as much, but it was honestly, they came out and performed just as good as our starting lineup would have, and they honestly put a new, better pressure on than I honestly would have ever expected. It was so intense and it was awesome. They played so well. Olivia was actually playing in Jade's spot and she did amazing. She was there on the ball pressuring, and what we tried to do is we tried to force them one way, and she was really influencing the play, so I thought she did amazing. Alex in the midfield did again amazing. She stepped right in with the regular midfielders like Denise and Chelsea, and she just saw the field and knew where to position herself. So that's just a few of the girls. The rest also did amazing, but they really stepped up and they did just as well as I would have expected. Well, she actually goes to my old high school, but I honestly had confidence in Claire from the beginning because our first away game, she actually scored an amazing goal from outside the 18. So I had full confidence that even though she's a young player, she's fresh, she has good legs, she's fast and powerful and strong. So I knew she'd come in and step up, and she did that. She doesn't seem like she's 16 when she's playing on the field at all. That left back was giving me a rough time. My first half wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be. It was more of a defensive angle for me, so I was just trying to pressure as much as I could. Second half, I ended up seeing the ball a lot more, and I was a lot more impressed with my play, and obviously my goal and my assist, and all in all, I felt like my second half was a lot better, but it was a pretty good game, I'd say. I had no idea we'd come this far, honestly, because we were a new team, fresh faces. I hadn't played with half of these girls, so I'm extremely impressed with how far we've come. Once we got a few practices together, I did realize that we had a really great squad, and that's been showing, obviously, with our undefeated and all of our wins and how we play, even on the field, our style of play. It's awesome. I've never been coached by him, and he stepped up and he knew just where to put me, how to coach me. He's a great coach, and he knows just how to coach each individual as well as the unit as a whole. So it comes together really nicely.
First half performance, I thought we did well. Aurora really played nicely tonight. They kept the ball really well in the first half. I thought our defensive effort was good. We still tried to build up and play, which was really nice. Overall, I thought we got into the half and we had done well. The outcome was a 2-1 victory. I'm really happy with everyone that started, everyone that came off the bench. Look, we have a good squad with a lot of good players. So these players train hard every single day, so everybody deserves a chance to start and get in a game like that. So it didn't matter who played. Montana had a really, really good offensive game tonight. I thought she was taking players on. She was utilizing her speed and her ability. Montana's a super dynamic player, and Montana's becoming a very smart player too. So she used that to her ability tonight too. I was very impressed. Yeah, the midfield was very good tonight. I thought Clary did a great job. I mean, to start a League One game at 16 years old, that's a big weight on your shoulders. So she did really well. Robin and Alex were our two other holding midfielders. They were phenomenal tonight. I thought they both did a great job. And then, of course, bringing someone like Denise off the bench just adds an unbelievable punch to a good night in the midfield. I mean, the decision not to start Jade is plain and simple. We have 2 matches this week. They're both equally important, and Jade is a little banged up from last match, and we didn't want to overdo it, so we thought that she would play half a match tonight. But I mean, when a player like Jade comes off the bench, it obviously is going to change the way your team begins to attack, and it adds some energy. So Jade did a really good job coming off the bench tonight, and obviously brought the goal that sealed the deal. Yeah, no, Atlanta was very good. She was very intelligent off her line. I thought she read the play very well, and I thought that she continued to build up out of the back like we've asked Gillett to do all season. I think Gillett did a great job to prepare her, and I think that for Lana being a 97 and to start in goal in League One again was an awesome accomplishment for us. We will, to be honest, because we play a Wednesday night game and we only have 1 day in between, we'll do a recovery session tomorrow. We'll look to take care of our bodies, and we'll probably prepare more tactically than physically. But we know Durham's going to be really, really tough. They're a good team, and we just played.